Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. All right. Please, everybody, have a seat. Welcome to the first annual Nerd Guru Awards. Yes. Thank you. Everybody, give it up. All right. Oh, what was that? We're not doing the Nerd Guru Awards today. We don't have the awards. Okay. Well, what do you mean? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are talking about the Mutant Met Gala and just how the mutants took over Mars, as well as just what the mutant version of the Met Gala is all about. Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Nerd Guru, and today we're talking about more X-Men. In previous videos, we talked about Jonathan Hickman's radical transformation and the founding of the mutant island Krakoa, as well as the now infamous machinations of Moira McTaggart that made this all possible. But now we must revisit one of my favorite nights in Marvel comic history, where alliances will be shifted, a new X-Men team will be announced, as well as a planet-sized announcement. Welcome to the inaugural Hellfire Gala. Held on McKind's Island and orchestrated by Emma Frost, wherein the mutants host a massive gala welcoming world dignitaries, as well as fellow heroes like the Avengers and Fantastic Four, to bask in the immense splendor of Krakoa. The lavish event becomes known for its elaborate, fanciful dress code, with mutants dressed to the nines, as well as its pomp and circumstance, which will promise possibly the biggest surprise on the world stage of them all. The event is held with the intention of a showing in good faith after the mutants announce the independence of the mutant nation Krakoa. Even former foes like Dr. Doom and AIM show up, arrive through the Krakoan gates via flowers set up at various points in the world. As the event begins, Emma projects her voice telepathically to all of the guests, stating, "Let tonight be about building a bridge into the future together, rather than about previous differences," and tells about the night's festivities, like the music, food, and fireworks will be a result of different mutant gifts. With this, Emma introduces Rhapsody, who will play a living single-string instrument native to Krakoa, while Jean Grey and Emma, 5 daughters, the Cuckoos, project magical images, and telepathically gives the audience the experience of what it is like to play as a master instrumentalist. Working in consort, we share a single mutant gift, and together we create an entire symphony. We see Emma putting out different fires throughout the night, like breaking up potential skirmishes between Dr. Doom and Captain America, as well as being privy to fostering trade deals with the UK and Madripoor ambassadors. We flash forward. Later that evening, we see the guests file out the event, dazed and confused. Representatives seem on the phone closing stock portfolios, and ambassadors must confer with their presidents, unable to comprehend the event they have just been a part of. We also see Doctor Strange and Captain America stating they need time to collect their thoughts, as well as Cap noting to Cyclops, "You solved one big problem, but I'm worried you might have made an even bigger mess." But wait, for some context, let's backtrack to X-Men number 21. Back to the first event of the night. The gala has just begun, and a major election is about to be held to select the new X-Men that will be the heroes of Krakoa. But the new team is far from the only change coming. At 10:15 p.m., Jean and Cyclops get all the party guests' attention, proclaiming, "We've reached the point in the evening when it's time to introduce you to our new team of X-Men." But before they are introduced, they must be selected, which prompts Jean to encourage the mutants of the island to collectively open their minds. Thor questions to Johnny Storm, "What is this ensorcement?" To which Doctor Strange has deduced using his own form of sorcery, that while telepathically bonded, every mutant who wishes to is telling the others why they want to become X-Men. And as they do, other mutants begin to coalesce behind the best reasons presented that speak to their very ideals that they believe their fledgling nation represent. And just like that, the votes have quickly tabulated. The new team will consist of Rogue, Sunfire, Wolverine, Synch, and Polaris. At 11:45 p.m., time for fireworks. A loud gong is banged, and it is time for another major announcement from Emma, now in full diamond form. It's an interesting thing. An ending, often. What happens to be an ending of an occasion like a party or a gala even, might be the start of a new event unto itself, or expansion is a word to be used. She connects everyone's mind, human and mutant alike, turning from diamond form to offer a unique view of the show, stating that this is one of those "where were you when" moments, and that it would be a shame if being closed-minded made you miss it, and fireworks at the evening end, a beginning of a new age. It is a bold plan, I admit. The question is, how exactly do we do it? We start out in outer space, honing in on the red planet, Mars, and a figure comes into view being followed by a giant floating rock. It turns out that isn't just any figure, it's the master of magnetism, Magneto. And following isn't just any old rock either. It's a planet's worth of iron floating closer and closer to Mars. The issue is the atmosphere. In order for the planet to support life, you need a very hot core. Enter the Omega-level brother of Scott Summers, Vulcan, with a little help from the Five's leader Hope Summers to perform open heart surgery and stir the magma in the planet's core. Wait for the oven to be at the right temperature, add in the molten iron, courtesy of Magneto, with a bit of luck and time. That's where Proteus and Hope come in. The mutants set out to answer the curious question, can a circuit of the most powerful mutants resuscitate a dead world? Enters another Omega-level mutant, known as Iceman, saying, "Hello from Mars," to everyone back at the Hellfire Gala. Well, you were promised fireworks. Flashback 4 days on Earth. We see Magneto conversing with Iska the Unbeaten, who is one of the many ancient mutants from Arakko, the sister sentient island of Krakoa that was split in two long ago. Her mutant gift is being unable to lose, talking about making a potential new home for her people of Arakko. 3 days ago, on Krakoa, the monarchs of the Hellfire Club meet up. Kate Pryde, the Red Queen, Emma Frost, the White Queen, and Sebastian Shaw, the Black King, meeting up with Magneto as well to inform him of the Krakoan medicine they've been supplying the humans is being requested at a higher rate than they are able to be produced. So, they will need more land to compensate this demand. We see Scott Summers meeting up with Captain America with Steve, warning that the US government is wary of Krakoa with 500% increase in population and warns of panic among several nations. To which Magneto says, "Earth is our home, but it is also our past. The future of mutantdom was always up there." Back in Arakko, Eric meets with Iska again, only now she's in the Great Ring of Arakko, which is their equivalent of the Iraqi Quiet Council. However, this body is made up entirely by Omega-level mutants. Magneto is promptly introduced to some members such as Lactuca the Knower, Sabuner of the Depths, and Silo, First Defender. With Iska skating, their weapons will be exactly what he will need to pull off this daring feat. Sabinar's mutant ability is having a body that contains an entire oceanic ecosystem. And back on Mars, he is here to donate blood, and with a swift cut, the entire planet has been terraformed. Next, the Mistress of Weather, Storm, molds the entire climate of Mars. While the planet's new heart thrums below, her thunder rains from on high. The goddess marries the land and sea with winds that will nourish this new mutant garden world forevermore. Elsewhere, by Olympus Mons, the largest active volcano in the solar system as of 15 minutes ago, Magneto and Elixir stand with Silo, First Defender, who is a mutant in the form of an insect collective, able to act as a single being or separate into seemingly innumerable tendrils. Silo uses his power to consume and pass the soil of Mars, enriching it and helping make the planet viable for life. What takes the universe a millennia to create, mutantdom accomplishes in mere hours. Next, Magneto must go meet with Jean Grey, Exodus, and the Omega Iraqi mutant Lactuca the Knower for possibly the most dangerous step in this elaborate plan. Lactuca is a universal shaper and will use her gifts of knowing where everything is in the universe to help Jean to locate where and when to land, effectively transferring the whole of Arakko to the red planet Mars. Krakoa and its lush greenery remain rooted on the third planet in our system, while Arakko's red flora finds purchase on the fourth planet in the system. The island is slingshotted millions of miles in space in this stunning 2-page panel. Just like that, the Iraqi are cast into a new role contrary to their violent past. That role is host. The lake Hela's Ring in the center of a crater will now be a diplomatic zone where the Sol system will attempt to end wars before they start, where off-planet diplomats will receive the full protections of Lake Hellas, but should they dare to venture beyond its borders, they will be subject to Iraqi law. Now, stay with me here, because this next piece is a doozy. So, Kid Omega, or Quentin Quire, has one more idea on top of all the monumental miracles and taps Jean Grey telepathically to assist with his plan. Together, they psychically impregnate the reality-warping Jamie Braddock to literally give birth to his plan, and since anything Jamie thinks of becomes true, he creates the Sword Station No. 2 that gets catapulted into orbit by Jean and Magneto to be the first line of defense for New Arakko. Rocco. After Elixir heals Jamie from such a strenuous ordeal, all that's left is for him to create Port Prometheus, which will act as a landing strip for galaxy-wide visitors to the new planet. To which Magneto says, humanity will be a petulant, bleeding, performative complaints about the loss of a planet that would have remained out of their grasp for a generation. To which Storm replies, perhaps the humans will come to value this barrier world of mutants that sits between them and the unknown. And that's all I got for you today, guys. The mutants always have something going on, and they have even more up their sleeve and further comics to come. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, what was your favorite look? There's a total of 3 different Hellfire Galas that occurred within the last few years, and there's absolutely so many fashionable looks to choose from. My top 3 are right here. I could gush all day about Russell Dauterman's work and designing these creative costumes. Till next time, I love y'all. I'll see ya and stay super. Bye-bye.